Hey guys, welcome back. I just realized it's so freaking bright here, and the vampire me is not enjoying this. I was gonna. Okay. It's bright. We'll leave it alone. Pisces, we'll leave it alone. Alright. This could still be affecting you. I'm sorry, I'm late. You know, life is life. It is. It's probably still affecting you though, and it'll come out in the reading. So, there was a new moon in Taurus, either either last Monday or the Monday before, and it did affect the 11th house. And for you guys, Pisces, you guys had Scorpio in the 11th house. Eesh. And you know what? The 11th house is with friendship, so you were dealing with like other people's money, like your friends' money. Were you guys like dealing with borrowed money, or like investing with people's money for your friends? Something to do with taxes, lawyers. I don't know. You'll want to go into that. I would Google like Scorpio in my 11th house, because that's what you have. You have Scorpio in your 11th house. Wait, Pisces? Yeah, but that's only if you're a sun Scorpio. It's a sun Pisces. If not, then just watch your sun sign and then go check that out, because I did every sign in this series. So if you're a sun Pisces, then you're a Scorpio 11th house. And then it also dealt with the 6th house, which is Virgo, the house of Virgo, and your 6th house is Taurus. So comfort, Venusian feels, maybe like going out to eat with friends. It's just a lot. It's not just friends, but I always just like, that's kind of like the main thing I remember. It's like the main thing I remember. Guys, I spilt coffee. I wasn't gonna drink it, and I should have just taken it down, but I was like fighting with myself, like I want to drink it. I should have just, and then so I moved the table, and it was a full cup of, like, I'm talking about like this big of coffee. And yeah, so now I have a towel on the floor. But no, I was fighting with myself, because yesterday I was not well in my stomach, and then coffee, and I was like, but I really want it. My brain was like, no. And I was like, but I wanna, and literally my intuition was like, bro, no. So I guess because I was still thinking about it, they were literally like, fuck it, we're gonna spill it for this bitch, because no entiende, no hace caso. So they were like, we're just gonna spill it. She's not listening. Because I was, like, it's been all morning, I've been staring at it like, I just want that coffee. And what's funny is that, look, magic and intuition is what you guys got in the middle of the deck. So it could be that you guys are not listening to your intuition, Earth, intuition again. They're trying to tell you something, and you're like, but I want to, or I don't want to. And they're like, yo, union, and then earth, grounding a union into the earth. Whoa. The winds here are insane, bro. The winds here folded over my trampoline. I had only had it like 5 months. And then like not even 2 months ago, not even like this month, earth and then soul. The winds were so strong, and I was laying in bed. It was like 10 o'clock at night. There was like hail hitting me in the face from the window. The window is right there, and my bed is like, it's not that far, but for the, yeah. Anyway, Pisces. You know, I want my coffee. Root chakra. Emergence. I'm gonna sneeze. And then sensitivity. Oh, you know what? Maybe you guys are starting to become really. That's what I was talking. I have a sensitivity to caffeine, but coffee really fucking does it. But that's not what made me sick. But it did make it worse. And so I felt better this morning. And I literally could hear, like, yo, if you drink that coffee, like, you're gonna feel like shit again. And I still was staring at it like, I want my coffee. No, they dropped. I dropped it, but I literally, as I saw it spill, I was like, you guys did that. That's fucked up. And then transformation. But I know I won't make another one. I won't make another one because I'm not wasting fucking. Fuck that. You guys need to drink water. Like a lot of water. Like a lot of. I have like cotton mouth. You guys need to drink a lot of water. That wasn't even enough. Alright. Right now you guys are rooting. You guys are getting grounded again. I feel like you guys went through some shit. And shit, right? And you guys are finally starting to feel a little bit rooted on the earth. It feels like you're starting to get your sea legs, right? And so that's allowing you to start, like, I'm gonna read this one. It's 25, which is 7. Some of you guys could be a life path 7. Okay, the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Okay, so I'm hearing that you guys are healing from something, and you guys are trying to heal, but you guys are trying to bring along something that the universe actually was trying to remove through that healing. And it was almost like this you're not letting your inner child out to play. There's a need to start looking through the eyes of a child, or like not even, well, yeah, but no. I feel like you guys have you guys are working really hard on rooting things back into your life, but you're trying to go back to a life that doesn't exist anymore. And there's a part of you that's calling out for you. It's calling out for you. It's calling out because it needs you. And this was part of the reason why you went through those trials and tribulations. There's a need to let out your inner child, right? Remember, the masculine hustles, the feminine heals, and the inner child plays. That's all in you. I'm not talking about like your wife or kids or, you know, your husband. I'm talking about like that's all you. You have masculine, you have feminine, you have your inner child. So there's a need here to allow your inner child to come out and play more. And it does feel like it's happening a little bit more and more. Maybe you guys are getting more excited for life. There's something that's getting you very excited for life. I'm getting like, you know, like when you tell the kids, guess what? We're going to Disneyland. And then the kids are all super excited for the next month. They're like, Mom, I'm so excited. And finally by the 4 weeks, you're like, bro, I know. I told you I'm taking you. Like, shut the fuck up. Right? I'm just kidding. I'm a good mom. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I feel like you guys are starting to allow that to come out, or he's just coming out on his own because he's tired of your bullshit. He or she, right? Your inner child. All right, let's start clarifying. You know what song I'm hearing? I don't know if you guys have seen that K-pop demon. I'm sure you have. But it's that one song. I'm going up, up, up. It's our moment. Na 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 na. Oh, I'm still running, no more hiding, like I'm born to be. Something like that. That the Golden Huntrix song or whatever. I don't know the lyrics. Again, I repeat, I am not the lyrics. That is not one of my talents. That's one of my children's talents. You can hear one song and know it by memory. I can hear a song 1,000 times and I will have forgotten the lyrics as soon as the song is over. I did not get that. I have many talents in different genres, but that's not one of them. Nope. Alright, let's clarify root chakra. I'm going up, it's okay. So, 3 of Swords, you could have gone through some heartbreak, or you're getting over some kind of heartbreak. And, oh, you know what? Yeah, I did talk about this, right? Like the sensitivity and about how they dropped my coffee. So it could be that you guys might be having some food sensitivity. If you guys are feeling sick, I don't think I finished my thought, my THOT. Oh my god, I can't speak. Why do I have a list? THOT. No, not that either. My thought. THOUGHT. Oh my god. Anyway, you guys might be having allergies to some shit. So if you guys don't feel good, it could be caffeine, it could be coffee, it could be milk. Although I drink sugar-free, gluten-free, lactose-free creamer, so I don't fucking know. I think it's just the caffeine, and that makes sense because I have a nerve autoimmune condition. So my nervous system's like, bitch, are you serious? And I'm like, I know, I'm the worst. Yeah, Ace of Swords, you see full truth and clarity about heartaches from your past, life choices that you've made, decisions that you've made, not only in your romantic life, but the way you felt like you wanted your life to go. And I think I said this either to you guys or to Libra, and I keep wanting to say Libra, but I know there's a girl in here that watches Pisces, and she told me she's a Libra moon, so that would make a lot of sense. Because I keep wanting to say Libra, but I know I'm talking to Pisces. You guys are like doing a check review. I feel like some of you guys might have gone down a path and you got what you thought what you wanted, but what you asked for was actually you asking for things through trauma, right? And so I've learned now that I've gone through like a lot of my healing and a lot of the things, I'm very careful. And people say be very specific when you manifest. Don't be very specific when you manifest. The way I manifest, and I'll tell you guys this because this doesn't hurt me or anybody, but when I manifest, because I don't know if I'm still manifesting through certain traumas, I ask my guides, the universe, God, I say, send me the happiest life that you know me, you know my heart, send me what will make me happy. Right? Because I could be like, oh my god, I want $1 billion because I don't want to be dealing with all these problems and blah blah blah, and I need this and I need that. But then $1 billion comes in and it's like, oh my god, like 99 problems, right? And it's a bunch of shit because people think that'll fix all my problems, but all that money, that's a lot of problems. That's a lot of problems, right? And maybe I didn't want like all that money. Maybe I just wanted, I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? So that's why when I manifest, I literally say, you know my heart. You know what will make me the happiest. I want my happiest timeline on earth right now. That's how I manifest. But I feel like in the past, you guys were manifesting through trauma. You guys hadn't healed through, so you got what you wanted, but it wasn't what you wanted because now you've like done some of the healing, and you're like, well, fuck this. This is not what I wanted, but it is what you wanted. It is what you got, right? Because you did ask for that, and then unknowingly, you were like, well, I don't want this anymore. And you had to kind of undo everything, right? Or the universe has kind of had to do anything, and it feels negative because change doesn't feel great to anybody. Especially, let's say, if you're like well off or good and set. Like right now, if I lose something else, I'd be like, oh, whatever. Like every day something else breaks. But somebody who has their shit all in order, I think in the future, honestly, if something broke, like if somebody were like, oh, your TV exploded, I'd be like, whatever, we'll buy another one. $200 at Walmart. I don't fucking care anymore. I don't care anymore. The universe has done me over. I'm done. I don't even care. But I think for some people they care. Like people will be like, oh, don't put your feet on the couch. And I'm like, fuck your couch. Fuck yo. But you know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh, it's just stuff. It's just stuff. It's stuff. Right? I think what you guys want is you guys want soul food. You guys were getting, like, really expensive fast food. Like, really expensive junk food is what I'm getting. Right? Instead of getting, like, soul food is what you need. And you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I'm not actually talking about food. I'm talking about, like, the people and things you were dealing with. It was, like, really expensive. Let's say it was just fast food. Let's say it was fast food. But then in the end, you started getting sick and you didn't feel good. And you were like, what the fuck? Why did I feel like shit? It was because it was, like, junk food. It wasn't good for you, right? But you guys are needing some soul food that feeds your soul, right? Clarifying the emergence, you got the Two of Pentacles. At the bottom, we have the Ace of Cups. I'm not taking it though, but for me, that immediately gives me, like, making a choice between your grounding again into the earth matters, or you're allowing your inner child with a new loving beginning. And with an Ace of Cups, that could be with someone else, but that also could be, like, just a joy for life. I don't know if you guys have ever watched that fucking movie. I can't remember the name of it, but basically it's a cartoon, and this older gentleman dies he dies. And then he comes back in a little girl's body who never wanted to come to Earth. She was like, Earth is awful. And then she came down to Earth, and she's seen the littlest things. I'm talking about, like, she saw a leaf, she saw the sky, she saw the pizza. And this man, who hated being on Earth, by the way, he was a grumpy old ass man who didn't live his life to the fullest and was miserable, was in the body with the child, like spiritually, not like creepy, and was living life through her eyes. And oh my God, when I tell you, like, she tried pizza for the first time and she was just crying from happiness. Like, that's kind of that's what's trying to come out. Like, it's almost like you've been jaded because you've allowed, almost like, the simple things don't, you're not stopping to smell the flowers, right? You're not allowing your inner child to come out. You're not allowing your inner child to get what it wants, right? And you're trying to root yourself again. But the whole reason for this heartache, for all of this, was for you to understand that that's not going to make you happy. That's not going to make you happy. Like, eventually, if that's where you're meant to be, that's where it'll go. But there's a need to shift here, what you're doing and the decisions and the people that you're around, right? Let's get one more with emergence. Something could have happened when you were 7 with the 3 of Cups on the side, and then the 5 of Swords on the side, and then the Queen of Swords. You're not sure if you want to come together. This is basically like clarifying the 2 of Pentacles. You're on the point. You're like on this brink of making a decision of wanting to, like, come together and celebrate with people and allow your inner child to come out. With the 5 of Swords here, wanting to fight for this. It's almost like you're in your head and your ego and your inner child are actually fighting. Allow your inner child to win. Why do you want your ego to win? Don't let your ego, please. Allow your inner child to win. Let it have what it wants. Allow your inner child to have what it wants. With the Queen of Swords here, it keeps coming out. This is somebody, though, that is at very much peace. Oh. This could be somebody that's divorced as well. There was an ending here, but she's now in the Queen of Wands. Oh, it could be a he. It could be a he. It's just the cards. It's a woman. The Queen of Wands. This person went from, they're very protective because they have had, like, the worst endings ever. But this person is very fiery and they make their own magic. Look. They make their own magic out of nothing. Out of thin air. They make magic out of nothing. This person could have a black cat or could have black cat energy. Yeah. With the Two of Swords, again, there could be a difference here. There could be a distance here. There could be a language difference here. There could be a different... You're half in, you're half out. It's time to make a choice, though. With the Knight of Cups, yeah, to offer love. Offer love. Is your inner child asking for love? Is that a unicorn? No. Hold on. I can't see. I'm old and that looks like a unicorn, but I'm not gonna say Bible, right? Like I can't. I need bifocals. The Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. The Five of Pentacles, coming out of feeling left out in the cold. The Star. This is wish fulfillment. What are you doing? No. You know what? Let me talk to your inner child. I'm gonna tell him to just knock you out. Like, what are you doing? Your inner child is literally trying to guide you to your wish fulfillment, and you're over here like, I'm not sure. Like, what would your inner child do now? He'd probably kick your butt. Alright. Allow your inner child. Stop trying to ground yourself back into this. The way that you were already grounded, it's not going to make you happy. And you're going to repeat a cycle that you've already learned. It's time to do things differently. You're being called strongly, and you're not like listening. Like that whole thing with my coffee. Like I knew it's gonna make. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, bro, I want that coffee bad. And so the universe is like, we're gonna fucking fill your shit, cause fuck you. They threw my coffee. Whatever. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to get you guys some advice. Here's one. Miracles. Aww. That's cute. Miracles. 31, which is 4, which is giving Cancer. House, home. Maybe you want a different kind of home. A different kind of house. Maybe building a home with someone. This could be different. What is happening here? Let me get one more. The 4th house is Cancer. It's the house, Cancer, home, house. Let's get one more. Like that movie, Mr. Deeds, when he's trying to convince everybody to like sell their shares at the end, and they're like, "What did you want to do when you were younger?" He's like, a veterinarian. He's like, what do you do now? He's like, I own a chain of slaughterhouses. He's like, your younger self would kick your ass. Nurturer, yeah. 44, is that 44 again? Holy shit. And assurance, 40. Bruh, I don't even know. No, I'm lying. I am absolutely lying. This is 11 and this is 10. So 10, completion. And then 11, which 11 is the correct path. You could be a mirror image with this, whatever this is. Okay, yeah, but miracles. Miracles, believe in miracles. Oh, I was gonna sit down. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? Okay, I'm gonna leave it here, Pisces. Alright, I love you guys so much. I hope this helped, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!